than 800 flights have been canceled nationwide as the FAA begins that plan to cut the flights amidst the government shutdown.
WCPO 9 News reporter Allie Kramer is live inside of CVG this morning because we know it is one of 40 major airports expecting flight cancellations. And Allie, you've been seeing these cancellations already this morning.
Yeah, I have. And so there are 7 cancellations out of CVG's 7 arrivals canceled. So 14 in total so far today. That's on par with about the 4% that the FAA said they were going to start cutting today. But it is more than 800 flights nationwide. So other airports certainly feeling the crunch from this. Here at CVG, we're starting to see the crowds of people. Friday's a typically busy travel day, and so is kind of this morning rush here. But the wait times at TSA still about 15 minutes. So not seeing that major long line, just people eager, frankly, to get out of town. Look, we're taking a close look at what FAA officials are doing right now. And really, this is all in an effort to alleviate pressure on air traffic controllers and TSA workers who have gone weeks without pay. The reduction started at 4% today, and they climbed to about 10% by next week. The flights between 6 a.m. and 10 p.m. are the most at risk. International and red-eye flights are not going to be impacted. But until the government shutdown ends, federal officials say they expect those staffing shortages will only get worse. I've been talking to passengers this morning. One woman who's going on a girls' trip to Las Vegas, and she is hearing about those concerns, and she's worried about not getting out there, but getting home.
Everybody was calling, don't you know they're going to cancel flights? And I'm like, 10%, okay, that's pretty good odds. Going to Vegas means I'm going to win.
There you go. Okay, so the optimism here.
Yeah.
What's the overall feeling from your friends and everyone that's traveling with you?
Everybody's just a little anxious, and anxious because they're worried, are there really enough air traffic controllers, you know?
And so if you're having trouble booking flights, getting canceled, not being able to reschedule, and understanding your rights as a passenger if your flight is canceled, you do not have to accept a voucher. You can ask for a cash refund. And so a lot of that can be very confusing in a time like this. You can email me, allie.kramer@wcpo.com. I've already had one person emailing me this morning. I want to be able to find solutions for you. We can work together on that. Back out here live at CVG, as I mentioned, travel seems to be going okay, but it never fails. There are always people who walk in and they immediately check these big boards, and here are the departures. There's 2 listed on the board. The other 5 are for later today. So certainly check before you come to your airline, because those cancellations, guys, can happen pretty quickly.